that didn't work as planned. It's your cousin Vinny here, and we're after the shrimp once again. Just trying to get old Waylon to be the cameraman today, and if we get that camera to stay on, I might be able to get some cool footage. Ain't that right, buddy? But had to come up front to get some of that bait. About to pull up to the place now to go get the bait, and we're gonna see if Waylon can hold the camera for us. Here, sit. You too. Get him. Good boy. Whew, well, that is certainly not working out like we planned it. Get over here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off of you. It ain't working. We'll have to try that again later. I really wish that would have worked. That was pretty cool. But anyway, it is hot out here. Wish we wouldn't have had to wait so long for that place to open. And then it's 30 minutes up the road and 30 minutes back. All right, here goes. All we need is a few to start testing this out. So hopefully we got some right here. I see some goldfish swimming around, so we're gonna have to dodge those too. All right, I don't see. Oh, here he goes already. I don't think we got nothing, buddy. Well, that ain't looking good. Hey. Don't be doing that. I have to break you with that habit. Leave it. And no. Oh, never mind, we got a redfish? Ah, leave it. Look at that. Dude, we got a redfish right off the dock. He's too small. We gotta throw him back. Cool, look at this dude. Man, that's a pretty little guy. Look at that. Little tree spotter. All right, buddy, you go grow. What? Now I wanna try and catch a redfish. Well, buddy, ain't looking good. I might go try another spot. Oh, that figures. Oh, we got it back. Nothing. Well, it's about a week later. Not quite, but just about. And still planning on getting some shrimp. We're gonna go throw a cast net. Hopefully it'll stop raining for a little while. But I don't know if you can see those red things on the back. That's gas cans. Not recommended to ride around with gas cans in an enclosed Jeep. Got the windows cracked just in case, and those gas cans are pretty good at holding the fumes in, but do not be an idiot like me and put those in the back of your Jeep. You know, fumes can make you pass out and drive off the road, or you can just explode. But unfortunately, we got a hurricane coming, potentially. And it's not supposed to be a bad one, but it's a hurricane nonetheless. So I gotta go run up here. I'm gonna run to the marina since it's close by the house. Fuel up with some non-ethanol gasoline for a generator possibly, or even a vehicle if we need it. And then I'm gonna go dump those back off at the house. Plus, we're gonna have to do some other hurricane prep around the house. But we still gonna try and achieve our goal here. Got the cast nets, but that's just the price you gotta pay for living in paradise. You know, we get all this good food, there's seafood everywhere, beautiful landscape, bayous and whatnot, but you also got to deal with the hurricanes. It's all part of it. Alright, so something I should have did when I first built the chicken coop is strap it down, because the thing is not that heavy. It don't have a floor, and it's not anchored to the ground. So being that there is a potential hurricane coming, it's probably a good idea that we do it. So I'm getting, not sure exactly which ones to get, so we're getting a little bit of everything. And we're gonna try and strap it down, as well as the little fence that goes around the coop. And hopefully we'll still have that if the hurricane comes. Another thing we got to worry about is the water coming up. I don't think this is going to be that bad, but Ida took away a lot of land, so there's a potential that water will come up more than it used to with such a small storm. But so we're prepping. All right, we'll make a pit stop here on the way to the house. See if them shrimp are here, if the shrimp evacuating for the storm too. Oh, look at this. I just love it when people leave their daggum trash everywhere. Oh, seriously, bro, it's not that difficult. It really isn't that difficult. Do better, people. What is this? Oh, a bunch of dead shrimp. Couldn't even give that back to nature, could you? Ooh, that shrimp stank. Good night. That's gonna suck bringing that out of here in the Jeep. What sucks about that, and then all of that trash right there, is if the storm does come and the water comes up, it's just gonna carry that out into the marsh and everywhere else, and we'll just never get it clean. But anyway, enough of that. Let's see if these shrimp are messing around down there. And nothing. Not a single shrimp. I guess they prepping for the storm too. I guess we'll go ahead and attack the hurricane prep. And if we got time, we'll go hit the bridge by the house and see if the shrimp are there. Alright, y'all, we'll see what we can do to keep y'all on the ground if this hurricane gets here. So I was talking to my neighbor, and I don't really know what to expect with just a category 1 coming in the direction that it's coming. I mean, when Hurricane Ida hit, I knew, you know, there was no doubt you just pick up your stuff and go. But as far as the boats and everything, I don't know. I mean, probably need to take my lawnmower, my four-wheeler out of here, because I don't know how much water we're going to get. I don't think the wind's going to be really a problem, but I don't know how high that water's going to come. Oh, there we go. It's biting now. Probably should have picked a better apparatus to help me screw this down than a stupid hammer. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good for sure. Alright. I'll give her a good tug on here, see? Oh yeah, that ought to hold that down for sure. I'm gonna put one on my backside. I'm gonna run a strap across it, I think. Maybe a rope, and that's just a pin it down, because I mean it's heavy, but I just want to make sure it's actually heavier than I thought it was. But there ain't nothing else holding it down, so that's gonna do it. Waylon, you still chasing them chickens, boy? Huh? Still looking for them chickens? Alright, that ought to do it. The chickens are scratching, trying to peck at that orange thing, trying to get it out of there. Alright. Excuse me there, chickie. Uh-oh. Won't need more slack than that. Might need an extension. Ow, sorry about that. Alright, oh there we go. Bend that metal right up. We're looking like back, yeah. Oh yeah, bend that metal right up. End up cutting right through that. Nah, I don't just have to work for now. We ain't exactly got a lot of time. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Because I might have to bring some stuff up front. So kind of in a time crunch here. All right, so I just looked at the weather track, and they got the hurricane now is going to be strengthened to a hurricane by tomorrow. Make sure there ain't no wasp up in this thing. So anyway, I don't really know what to do because the thing's forecasting for like 5 to 7 foot storm surge, which will probably be fine here with that. But we're in the cone of uncertainty, and I think it's kind of loud. Anyway, as I was saying, the cone of uncertainty. So we're on the edge of the cone of uncertainty, but it's still 2.5 days out. So it could shift to right over us, or it could stay to the west of us. Either way, we're on the worst side of it. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, because after Hurricane Ida, I'm kind of a little shell-shocked, you know what I mean? So there's no reason in losing stuff if we can protect it. So what I'm gonna do is this stuff I got chilling right here, like that lawnmower and my pressure washer, I'm gonna take that stuff upstairs on the porch, and I think I'm gonna be running my four-wheeler and my riding lawnmower up front where it's in lever protection. Go drop that off by somebody's house so that they can hold it from until this thing's over with, you know? Better safe than sorry, because I can't afford to buy it all again. Couldn't afford to buy it the first time. So as you can see, my shed is on ground level, and it used to be about 3-4 foot off the ground before Hurricane Ida blew it all the way over to my neighbor's house. So if we do get any water, which I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I'm kind of expecting some, I want to get everything out of there that can get engulfed and destroyed by water. So I'm gonna take my tools. I'm gonna take this here chainsaw just in case. I'll bring that up there. Anything else that's electric or motorized, I'm gonna put up in the loft of this thing, because I don't expect the water to get nearly that high. Not for this one, but definitely want to be careful when picking up stuff under the old boat cover, because it's a fairly lengthy snake, judging by the size of it, though, and the width of it. Probably wasn't a venomous snake, but you know, you want to be careful just in case. Gotta figure out what to do with all of that. Whaling! Whaling here! There him is. I see you. Come on. Yeah. Don't need to be losing that. We just got it. Looks like we still got corn. Even though the raccoons have been eating it. Definitely need to pick this bad boy up. Oh no, the antenna's down. What happened here? Something was up here pooping. The heck? Yeah, I think I still want to, I think I'm going to clear out all of this still. Just a little bit further back, make this a little wider. And then we're going to run some more trails through here, hopefully getting some animals coming. But we definitely don't want to lose our feeder here. Woo. Got some corn left. I didn't want to, it's a good thing I didn't refill this thing, because I had two. Woo, that's weird how that works. I had two bags of corn I was going to put in here, and I'm glad I waited. All right. Hopefully that don't go nowhere. Get our legs. Ooh, that's nasty. Yuck. I can't imagine these legs will last long back here. They're gonna rust out after a couple seasons. The raccoons are gonna have to find something else to eat until after the storm. Not that my shed was very clean before, but now it's chock full of stuff. And that's all the stuff I just don't want blowing around, getting lost, floating away. Oh joy. And then we got the four-wheeler and the lawnmower loaded up. About to bring that up to the church. Not that the storm ain't gonna hit there the same as it's gonna hit here, but they don't have to worry about the flooding situation because we are outside of levee protection here. And they're not. So I'm gonna bring it over there, slap a tarp on it, hope for the best. All right, got the trailer over here to the church. So now I'm gonna go ahead and slap that tarp on there and hopefully keep it out of some of the weather. But I mean, it's better than it getting flooded out here. I mean, it's not my best work, but it ain't too bad. It'll do. I mean, it don't have to be perfect. The lawnmower and the four-wheeler can both get wet and rained on, but I just wanted a little extra protection just in case. Trying to keep it out the weather, trying to take care of my stuff. Now I know what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna shift west and we ain't even gonna get hardly nothing. But I can't take that chance. I'm gonna be at work all day tomorrow. And by the time we find out, it's gonna be too late. But that's one of the dangers around here. A lot of times people, you know, they get these mandatory evacuations and people evacuate and then we ended up not having nothing. And then people get complacent. They're like, oh, it's not gonna do anything. And then they don't evacuate. And then next thing you know, disaster strikes and they stuck in the middle of it. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. But speaking of hurricanes doing major damage, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below the playlist from Hurricane Ida and all the stuff we dealt with from that. If y'all new to the channel and missed all of that about 3 years ago. And then y'all stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna take y'all through this whole thing no matter where we at. We might stay home, we might not, you know, we ain't gonna go far. We're just gonna come inside levee protections if we go anywhere. Like I said, it's probably not gonna be a whole lot, but again, better safe than sorry. I mean,
We do have a big update, actually. We've been talking about the rain all morning. We're a couple hours away from official landfall of Francine, but the northern part of the eye wall is approaching the coast.
All right, y'all, it's 7:30, 2 mornings later. I had to work at the firehouse last night, or yesterday, and then just getting off this morning. Found a gas station that was open, so I can go get me and the wife some coffee. I'm about to go meet her at the church. I'm about to ride out the storm. It's already raining, so the outer edge of the storm getting kind of close. It keeps moving a little bit further closer to us. Every time they update the thing, it's a little further east, closer to us. But again, it ain't looking like it's gonna be no more than a 2 if it jumps up. So like I said, I ain't expecting a whole lot of damage as far as the wind goes, but watching the news, the water's already starting to kind of creep up in Lafitte. So we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated as I come across things, I guess. They call that a hurricane, Waylon? All right, just a little update. It's 3:39 right now in the afternoon. It's drizzling right now, barely, but it's coming and going. Heavy rain, and then it gets back to light drizzle. But the eye of the storm is about to hit land further west of us, so we're not getting the worst. Well, we're not going to get the worst of it to begin with, but we're not going to get the worst that we're going to get until a little bit later this evening. But one of the issues is it had rained like a whole week before the storm even got here, so the ground's already been saturated. So you can see all the water built up on the ground right now. This is just from rainwater pooling up, piling up, and the wind's starting to pick up a little bit here and there. But like I said, we'll get the worst that we're going to get a little bit later on. It's not going to hit a 2 like they kind of thought it was gonna. So already that's good news. Last I checked, that they showed on the news in Lafitte, the water was coming up a little bit, but nothing to be concerned about just yet. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and then I'll pick it up once the weather starts deteriorating, like them crazy news people do. Go stand out in the middle of it for y'all or whatever. But Waylon don't seem to mind too much. Come, buddy. Yeah, I don't care. This ain't nothing. I got this. I got this. Kind of blocked off as far as the wind goes in these buildings, but you can see them trees back there. They moving pretty good. Don't know how fast the wind is. My wife's been on the Facebook, and people back home saying the water really ain't that high, and we looking at the cameras on the house, and we don't have no water yet. So looking pretty good. We might escape this one without any damage or anything. But clouds are cruising though. Let's see if I can flip y'all around. Clouds are booging it. So it's moving through. But thank goodness, that's pretty much all we get so far anyway. It sounded like it got a little rough out here earlier, but I was inside and didn't make it outside. So I'll update y'all if anything crazy happens.
Hands are moving in at this point. I would say likely in the next 2 hours. We're talking maybe around 5:30 to 6:30. Some of these interactions moving northward. Now again, we're still seeing that wobble on the actual center, but it's making landfall, and it will likely begin to weaken as it does. And also, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. We're starting to see a little dry air from that Texas trough move in.
All right, so it's gotten a little bit worse. It's at the, y'all got water on your face. It's around 7 something. It's picking up. But this dog, which you can't see because it's all dark outside, has a key. So we're doing that. All right, it seems like everything we had left down here bundled up and locked down seemed to have made it just fine. Nothing even seems to be out of place. So that's good. Looks like the water made it up to this point right here where all of this stuff is stopped right there. So water didn't come up to the house, but you can see we got a bunch of water here, a bunch of standing water actually going down a little bit since I got home. Yeah, so the backyard kind of looks like a pond. This is a little bit lower than where the house is at. Woo, wind's still whooping. All the chickens seem to have made it safe. They hanging out. How y'all doing, ladies? Y'all made it fine? Yeah, look at all of this. Waylon, come on, dude. You getting me all well. But yeah, look, it's pretty deep around here, around these parts. So, got a little bit of a lake back here. Ain't too bad though. Where you going, Bubba? Where are you going, Bubba? What are you doing? Get over here. So thankfully, it ain't too bad around here. Coming in, they had a bunch of people's yards and stuff flooded. Didn't look like anybody's house got it. A lot of the houses around here are raised, so you don't have that problem too much. But unfortunately, my mama sent the video. She's got a bunch of trees down. Knocked out her well pump and her swimming pool and her back porch. I think the house is fine, which is a good thing. So that's a blessing. But I loaded up the chainsaw in the Jeep, about to head over there, trying to give her a hand, help her out, because I gotta get that gotta get them trees off of that pump house so that they can go fix it. And then I should have water to right now. She ain't got no water, so let's go do that. All right, I'm over here at my mama's. This is west of me, kind of where the storm kind of directly went over here in Prairieville. But look at the size of this tree, y'all. Tree done took out her back patio thing right here. That's the swimming pool up in there. It fell on that back porch cover. Thankfully, I don't think any damage on the house, but her water well is right on the other side of this. We'll go chop it up and try and move it off of that so they can get that fixed. All right, so here we are on the other side of the porch. Make our way through these big, beautiful oak trees that used to be standing. And that is the well house. And the rest of the yard right there. So I got to get all of this cleared out today. I think what they said, they got some people coming to clear the rest of the trees out. But we got to get that out, and it's going to be out of water until then. Thankfully, the neighbor said they're going to run a hose pipe over here so that at least they can get some water and have some access to water until they get that squared away. So let's get to work. right, got what we needed to get done. Got all the stuff cleared out so then people can come fix the well. I actually got my chainsaw stuck right there. I managed to squeeze it out. Probably gonna have to get a new chain after that. But we got it cleared away. Got pieces, parts all over there, but they got a clean trail to come on straight through and get that done. And that's assuming they get here and take care of that before the tree people even get here, because they need power to do the pump. And they ain't got no power. So depending on who gets here first, that's what's gonna take care of it. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go home, take me a shower, take me a good nap. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Started out shrimping, didn't work out that way, but that's life. So now y'all, if y'all not from around here, y'all get a little hint, a little experience of what it's like living down here in Louisiana. Y'all take care.